This is my sidearm. Won't be doing a shooting test on this one. I will in the future if you guys want it. But as of right now, this is just to show you, like real quick, because I don't not really want to talk about this a whole lot. It's a non-blowback CO2 1911. I mean, pretty basic. There's nothing really interesting about it other than it's just a 1911. Let's put that off to the side. I guess we'll start with the mag first real quick. This is an A&K SR-25, which this is. It's a SR-25. This gun is compatible with A&K mags, so that's why I got it. It was one of the cheaper ones, but it is full metal, and it never had I haven't had a feeding issue with it so far, so that's plus side. I have a lens protector, like guard thing. It's like, I don't know, 13 bucks. This is a full metal upper receiver, and I might be metal. Yeah, I think it's a metal lower. Polymer grip, which I do like. It's a kind of reminds me of like a PlayStation controller or a nose of a dog kind of texture. Just not wet. Yeah, this is the Cyma SR-25. If you look at it, the real steel does not have full auto, which because it's a designated marksman rifle. So behind this switch here, there is no engraving, but this does full auto. Full auto. It has been changed on their website now. Their website did say 400 to 450 FPS. This gun did say 400 to 450 FPS on their website. This one does shoot that, but after they contacted me saying that there was an issue with the guns that they are receiving not shooting 450, that they're just going to upgrade it since I've already bought it, which is just putting, I think, an M120 spring is all they, I think, was put into it. But so this gun is shooting between 400 and 450. But if you buy it off of evike or from Cyma, this will shoot between, I think, 350 to 400 FPS with .2s. And just for the inconvenience, I guess they shipped me a free bottle of BBs. Evike is a great website. I mean, their customer support is amazing, so I highly recommend them. I have a Matrix sight. I mean, it's like adjustable blur, so like it'll between, I think it's 3 to 100 yards, it will adjust what comes into focus. I do have it's actually a real steel gun scope. It's, if I can get it to focus here, it's a muzzle loader 3x9x40, 3x9x40 scope, and so it is adjustable. I need to get what are they called? The rail mounts. I need to get a higher standing one so that I can use this properly, because the way that this sits to my eye, I can barely see through it, but it is adjustable. Either way, as of right now, I'm still using this. At some point I will put this on there, just because I like the advantage of being able to zoom in and zoom out with just that advantage. But let's talk about internals real quick. So this comes pre-wired to Dean's. It does have a Dean's connector into the back. It is pre-wired there. The internals, there is a metal version 2 extended or version 2.5 gearbox in here, so that the piston's longer. It has more teeth on the piston, so it should have more velocity, so it should put more air behind the BB. And the barrel is a tight bore, and it has a rotary hop up. Let's flip this over. It is a rotary, a plastic rotary hop-up, but it is rotary. It does have a functional bolt catch, as you can see, which is like on most AR style or M4 style guns. It's right there to release it. It is, I think the range on it is, from what I can tell, like, it's accurate anyway. You can get pretty accurate headshots at 60 to 70 yards. At 70, 80, you can get pretty accurate body shots. And the maximum distance I can hit something at is 100 yards. Maybe 110 if I was getting lucky. But that is pretty much the max for this gun, which is really good in my opinion. I mean, for a DMR, straight out of the box, this is a good gun. If you want it to function like mine, just buy the $10 spring. It does have a quick change spring system in it, so you can just pop that out, throw in the spring, and screw it back shut. But yeah, it's a pretty good straight out of the box gun. I mean, for $310, it's a steal. It comes with a metal flash hider already attached. It had an orange ring at the end of it, but I had it just basically came right off. I just pliers, pulled it back, and it just flipped right off. I am going to be doing a shooting test on this for you guys. I'm not sure how well you guys are going to be able to see the BBs hit the target, so I will play a sound on the screen for you guys, or indicate something so you guys can tell how accurate I'm shooting, and you can also tell how many trigger pulls I pull from the gun and how many actually hit the target. At the end, I will also show you what the full auto sounds like, and I mean, I honestly think the full auto is pretty good for, again, a $310 gun. But it does have a MOSFET internal as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. It does have a MOSFET built into it. Trigger response on it is pretty good. It's really snappy. I mean, you don't hear a lot of whine. I don't think I hear really any whining from the gearbox at all. So that tells me that it's been shimmed pretty well. You might want to adjust the motor head a little bit back here. If there is a little bit of whining, but other than that, you'll have to shim your gearbox. But mine sounds pretty good. You'll definitely be able to hear the piston fire more than you'll hear whining in the gearbox, which is, again, pretty good for a out-of-the-box gun. But I will be shooting these Matrix .25s. And yeah, let's get right up to that, and let's see what the performance is for this gun for you guys.